So I went to Universal Studios Orlando, and in this video I'm gonna show you how my experience was, the stuff that I bought, how much I spent, and just basically all the rides I went to, and just to show you my experience as an average Joe. I did not have no fast pass or whatever it's called. I just nothing special, just a regular ticket, and I spent there just one single day. And I'm gonna show y'all how much I spent, how much what rides I went to, and basically my opinion on those rides. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. So starting off, my first ride was the Minions, which I know not everyone likes the Minions.
What?
Me personally, I like the purple ones. I do not like the others. But here is the inside, which looks. If you're a fan, I'm a fan of the first and second movie. After those, I don't really care about the others. But it looks pretty nice, and I really like how the inside looks. It has a lot of nice Easter eggs. But I'll give it 8 out of 10. Now Villain Con I went to next had very nice decorations and just looked pretty cool. Basically, I would recommend you do this ride at the first, like when you first enter, because it's a standing ride where you get a blaster and you just stand and shoot. So if you take this at the end when you're all tired from walking and all that, you're gonna be pretty miserable when you find out, oh, I have to stand. Yes, you have to stand. So that's a lot of things. Just very nice looking. And then, there's the creature that likes to goon, or whatever its name is. The line's not that long. And yeah, it's just, I'll give it another 5 out of 10. Again, I'm not really I'm not really a good fan of the Minions. It's just not my thing. But here's the store. I did not film the store from the last one because, again, I just didn't really care. But here's the Minions in Vector suit. Very nice. They had the pants, I was very tempted to buy because it had zipper pockets and just it looked very comfortable. But when I was looking at it and I looked at the price, as you can see, I'm over here looking for the price. It's like, oh, they had my size, but where's the price? And $45. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe some other day, maybe some other year when I come back. But yeah, it's just, $45 for the Vector pants. But anyway, I came here for two things only. Also, they had the Vector stuff. I really like Vector. But I came here for only two things. And those two things I mentioned at the beginning of the video, which are the purple Minion plushes. Main plushies I bought was this one-eyed purple one, which looks pretty nice. Got the hair, looks very nice. I really like the purple Minions. I really do. And if you're wondering, here's the price, $24.95. If you buy the Universal credit card, they give you a 10% off on everything. And here is the other Minion that I bought, because how was I gonna have only one eye without the two eyes? So, I just really like the purple Minions. Despicable Me 2 is my favorite movie. I think that the movies fell off after that. Yeah, well, I kind of enjoyed the Minions movie, but wow. But y'all are not here to hear. But y'all are not here to hear about my critiques on the movies. Y'all are here for, stuff. But also $24. But yes, this is what I bought at the Minion store. Alright, now next, oh my god, what is wrong? After VillainCon, I went to one of the like mini like store things, and I got me some shirts. Got me this Jaws 50th anniversary, which was $27, and it looked pretty nice. I really liked it. I'm really a big fan of sharks, so of course I love Jaws, and it just looks pretty nice. Don't you think so? And I also got this shirt. It's the farewell to Rip Riot Rocket, which I unfortunately never had the chance to get on, and now it's gonna be gone. But it looked fun. This one's $30. It has a front and a back. Farewell Tour 2025. I unfortunately never got to ride it, but you know, it looked fun. I was there for when it was still there, and then I went there when it was gonna be gone. But yeah, those were the two shirts that I got after VillainCon. So after going to Minions and getting those shirts, I went to this part of the park. Right before I'm going to this specific store, there's the mystery ink van from Scooby-Doo, obviously. But I came here for a store that had the Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. And there was a specific glass frame that I wanted. So first thing I got was this Terrifier bag, which was pretty useful in the park for all the other stuff that I bought. And very nice. There was a lot of in stock, so if you're going, it might be there still, unless you're watching this video like a year after. But if you're watching it before Halloween Horror Nights ends, then you should find this. This also has a for stuff you want to put on the back. This was $35. After that I got this Jason shirt. So I am a big horror fan, and I wish I could attend to Halloween Horror Nights, but I unfortunately can't, which sucks. But at least I got this cool merchandise. So here's the Jason shirt. Jason, Halloween Horror Nights. Here's the back, though. This looked awesome. Like, look at this. Like, it's been a long time since we had some Jason stuff. Wow. Yeah, this shirt looks great. This was $33. Second shirt I bought was the Terrifier shirt. It's basically the same as the bag, but they have this little plastic thingy that's like blood, and it looks pretty nice, and it feels pretty nice, and it's just great. It's awesome. Still a little disappointed that I couldn't attend to Halloween Horror Nights, but maybe some year, you know. How about if y'all subscribe, maybe I'll make it possible. Please. No, this was $35, $2 more, which, I mean, makes sense, right? Now, of course, when I went and, you know, I bought this, to my luck, when I went, they only had the Terrifier, the Fallout, and the Jason one. And then right after they announced the other two right after the day I went to Universal. To my luck, and I was very upset. But I still got them. I paid a little extra, but not really, because I had credits on Mercari. But yeah, I had to get these two. Paid extra, like $8 extra for these. But their regular price is $8 for the pieces, and for this, it's $25. So yeah, unfortunately, like me, if you missed this part I've seen it like $50. Basically, it's times 2 of the price that they're selling them for. So it's unfortunate, but let's build this and I'll show y'all how it looks. So for this, let's put the stand right here, and then we put this right on here, and it should look like this. Pretty nice. Now let's see, let's go from the orders they were released in. So you peel this off like this. Then wasn't sure if you need to peel up, but you do. And then you place this as he is. Oops. And once you have it nice and aligned, you press on it. And there you go. Here's Fallout. Pretty nice. I'm saying Fallout because I don't play the game or watch the series, so I don't know this guy's name. How was I gonna get this without the other characters, right? In the comments, tell me what his name is, and if you recommend me the show. As a non-fan of the games and stuff, do y'all recommend me to watch this? Like, as a horror fan, right? So I don't know. I've never actually thought that Fallout was, I don't know, like a horror game. But here is the next piece, which is Jason. Have him aligned like so. You press on it, and there he is, Jason Voorhees, looking nice. Next up is Art the Clown. Let's put him right here, and here they are, looking nice. Same goes with this guy. I stopped watching WWE when I was like 11, 10. So I don't know who this guy is, but to me he's just the wrestler from WWE. The wrestler guy. But here he is. Looking all nice. The 4 of them. Now last but not least, the main guy himself. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this one. Freddy Fazbear. Looking great. It just reminds me that I'm not gonna be able to go, and it sucks. Because I would love, because FNAF, me and FNAF, we go way back. And Universal always goes all out with the houses, so I'll just be able to watch the videos at least. So here they are. So right after the Halloween Horror Nights store, I went to the SpongeBob Squarepants store, or the SpongeBob Storepants, I think that's what it's called. Apparently that girl didn't want to be there, but yeah, they had. I'm more of a Patrick fan, so not really had things that I was interested in, but they had these like bracelets that had like their name on it, some shorts, these SpongeBob hoodies that looked pretty nice, some hats. If you've gone before, it's not really been like that much of a change in merchandise since, well, the last time I went to Universal was 2019, so if you went there, it hasn't really been like a lot of changes. just like on the figures, like this green SpongeBob that's like down there, like these also, and the green SpongeBob over there, which I was tempted to buy because I really liked that episode, but I did not. They had some, again, the Krabby Patty, some SpongeBob backpacks, some Squidward plushes. They also had that in 2019. The big SpongeBob plushies. What I didn't see was the big Patrick plushies. Those were not there. But they had all of these and some pineapples and all that. I just got myself just this single keychain. Don't remember exactly how much it was, but I think it was like $10. I think 11, around that. But it looked pretty nice. Had Patrick, had SpongeBob, and Gary. So right after the SpongeBob store, I went to the ET ride, which line was pretty short, not that long of a line, and it's pretty enjoyable if you're an ET fan. And after ET, went to the Simpsons world. Got me a donut, which was pretty good, and I went to Krusty Burger. It's all right. The curly fries were pretty good though. But apparently this ride is closing in 2028. So I say ride it while it's still here. And the twirl and hurl, not my type of thing. But I did get into the Simpsons ride, which had a decent line. But it's pretty fun. It's a little outdated, but it's still pretty fun. And if you're a Simpsons fan, you're gonna appreciate it. At the water gun dog races, I won myself this cat. I do have the dog already, so I was like, might as well get that cat. So I think it was like $10 per game, and it's all right. The games are pretty fun. But yeah, this is what I won. At the Quickie Mart, like I mentioned, I got the donuts, and I got this shirt that says Krusty Burger, because I did eat at Krusty Burger. Like I said, it was all right. The fries were nice, and this one was $30. So mostly all the shirts are $30. And I also got me these PJ pants of Homer Simpson eating a donut and thinking about a donut and eating a donut while being on his underpants. But this one was $35. But that's pretty much it when it comes to what I bought in the Simpsons world land. Last thing I went to was the Harry Potter land. Now I know y'all might hate me for this, and if you just subscribe, please don't unsubscribe. Just hear me out. I've only played the Lego Harry Potter games. I've only watched the first one. I've watched the second one, half of it, and I've watched Fantastic Beasts and like a little bit of the other movies, like the ending of the last two of the Harry Potter movies. So I don't get the references or any of that, but there's some creatures there. So, but to make up for it, I recorded the dragon. Hopefully that makes up for me now. Watching Harry Potter. After Harry Potter, I went to Amity Island and got me this keychain of Joss. But that's pretty much it. That was my trip to Universal. Hope y'all enjoy and stay tuned for Wednesday, because I have something epic to show y'all. some videos I could watch. And I'll see y'all in the next video.